steroid shot or a steroid pack, but knowledge is key. The allergies that are in the environment, nowadays there's blood work that can test people for allergies. An ounce of prevention's worth a pound of cure.
For an allergy evaluation, call Dr. Pat.
Domestic violence is daunting, and the psychological effects can do enduring damage. Obviously, all abuse needs to end. But how? The Terrebonne Parish District Attorney's Office is dedicated to ending domestic violence and helping those who have already experienced it. Our office supports many programs that educate and adjudicate abuse towards women. If you are a victim of abuse, call the Terrebonne Parish District Attorney's Office at 873-6500.
Have you, as a Catholic, ever been asked a question that began something like, where in the Bible is, and then they ask you about Mary or the Pope or purgatory or confession or baptizing babies or whatever? Well, what do you do if you don't know where it is in the Bible? What do you do? Are you helpless? Should you just hang your head and walk away? What do you do? I believe many Catholics today are afraid to discuss their faith with non-Catholic Christians because quite often they don't know how to deal with the question, where is that in the Bible? Well, fear no more. The Bible Christian Society, with its free written and audio resources and video resources, helps Catholics learn how to answer any and all questions about their faith. And we don't just teach you how to answer the questions, we teach you techniques for how to engage in a discussion about the faith with pretty much anyone. So check out all of our free resources at BibleChristianSociety.com, BibleChristianSociety.com.
All right, welcome back. We're coming to you again. We're going to try to get you some information. I just spoke to the sheriff. They're handling things with prisoners. They're handling transportation on the streets. I've yet to talk to the Terrebonne Parish president because he's been with the governor. They've been assessing damage. So it's not that he's not trying. They're busy trying to get a number on what we've seen in Terrebonne Parish. And we have crews. I'm going to show you in a little bit some of the footage that we've compiled. The phone lines are also going to be open at 879-1231, 879-1231. And just excuse my voice. It's just a little raspy, okay? But anyway, so Jay, at any point we could try to get the sheriff on and see if we can connect. And in the meantime, I want to show you some footage of Grand Isle. And we got chopper shot from Grand Isle. We're going to roll it in and give you a bird's eye view of what Grand Isle looks like today. There you see Grand Isle, Louisiana, which actually, to be honest, I didn't really think I'd see this many structure standing, but that's Grand Isle. And I want to also show you a shot in Fouchon. And I don't know, can we make that bigger, Jay, by any chance? Okay, yeah, we're going to try to make that bigger. That's a lot of damage, and still we can't get out there. It's not accessible to us, so we're trying to get you as much as we can. We're going to roll in some footage from Terrebonne Parish also because we have a little more access to the streets. Okay, well, that's fine. So people are sending us things, and let's roll in some footage of Terrebonne Parish if we can. Oh, okay, that's, we're back to Grand Isle here? No, that's Golden Meadow. It's Golden Meadow. I recognize it when you brought it up, but a lot of destruction in Golden Meadow, but look at the water on both sides. Seems that the levees worked, huh? Now, I haven't heard, because we haven't had any contact with Wendell Curall or anybody. Cell phones have been very spotty. Every now and then, I get a ding on my phone, and it's like somebody from the outside world got in. And it seems like people who are out of town are able to talk. Of course, people who are in town, we don't have any communication with them. So while we're waiting to get some footage in from Terrebonne Parish, let's go to the shot down Main Street, Jay, if we can, just to let our Facebook audience see. Now, this camera looks foggy because it was hit with water and wind all day yesterday. I'm surprised it's still on. We got the sheriff. We got the sheriff of Terrebonne Parish, Sheriff Tim Saunier, on the phone. And Sheriff, I know you are very busy, and I appreciate your time. And just give me your assessment of what's going on and sort of bring the people up to speed.
Well, we're working getting those roads cleared on the bayous and trying to get everything to so I get our emergency vehicles out there. Yesterday we did a lot of search and rescue earlier as soon as the storm subsided, and we ended up doing a couple search and rescues during the storm because we had an apartment complex that collapsed near Chabert, and we were able to pull 4 or 5 people out of that. Otherwise, I don't think it would have been a good turnout. But I'd send my armored vehicle over there because that was the only thing that would withstand the wind. And we were doing about 150-mile-an-hour wind to get those people out of there when it collapsed.
Wow.
But we probably rescued over 50, 60 people a couple hours after the storm subsided last night, and we started clearing roads. And I got my guys out there with a lot of volunteers and some of our people. And we're getting these roads clear so we get out into those bayous to continue to assess damage and help anybody that needs help.
And I try to tell people that call in, they want to know when they can come in, and I say, just be patient. I know the sheriff, the parish president, everybody's trying to get things in order so you can get back in.
Well, Martin, as you know, they're evacuated Chabert. I think there's some issues with something maybe happening in Terrebonne. General Medical Center, where there's not going to be much hospital service going on. And, that's not good. And plus, there's no natural gas, there's no running water, and there's no electricity. And people that come here and I got a natural gas generator. Well, the natural gas is cut off because they have a lot of problems in these gas lines. So they're not going to have a generator unless they got a regular generator. But getting fuel now is being a task. So there's a lot of, and plus there's